Okay, I'm Paul.
And I'm Trace.
And we want to talk to you really quickly about kind of what to expect on the loan. Sometimes people get confused, so we're going to walk through the steps so you can know what's going to happen, and then everything's going to be great, right?
Well, it gets a little confusing, and what happens is people can handle anything but a surprise. So what we want to do is walk you through a very, very brief tour of the loan process.
Okay, so the first thing is, as loan originators, we're working with you and we're gathering all the documentation that we can think of. And we're going to grab all that documentation and the application and the bank statements and the W-2s and
we're going to gather the stuff that helps validate the loan that you're getting.
There you go. And now what are you going to do with that information once you have it all?
What we're going to do is our processor is going to double check it, make sure that we've done the math right, make sure that we're validating correctly.
So the processor's going to process?
That is
It's
true.
Not just a clever name then,
no,
huh?
No, it's actually a verb.
Okay, so they're going to process it, and we're going to make sure that we're following all the guidelines. Now we have collected the documentation and given it to the processor. What happens next?
What we want to do is we're going to give it to a third-party person called the underwriter.
Oh, the
right.
dreaded underwriter.
Well, it's a little adversarial with them, but they want to make sure that we've done it right, and most importantly, that your loan is insurable.
Exactly. We want to make sure that everything is great. Then the underwriter is going to make sure from the bank side or the lender side that everything's great. Once those two things are matched up, we get an approval, right?
Correct. And this approval will come in one of two ways. Either you're approved and done everything, go ahead and draw docs, or you're approved with a couple more conditions.
Okay, so more than likely we'll get the approval back and there'll be a few conditions. Not a big deal. We'll gather those.
Processor goes back and helps processes those as well.
Okay.
Puts those together, submits them back to the underwriter, and we sign it off with approved, ready to draw docs.
Yay, we sign docs, fund it, and then we are done. So review the steps. We gather the information from you. We give it to the processor. Processor gives it to the underwriter. They might come back and ask for a few more things. It's approved, and then we
close.
Yay! Hopefully that clears it up and you know what to expect. So we'll look forward to working with you and walking you through these steps.
Clear as a tax form, but if you have any questions, call us. We'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.